Fire signs out there, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Welcome to your love readings for the month of November. I want to thank all you guys out there, my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy these readings. It's a joy and pleasure bringing them to you. I am doing personal readings again, so my information will be in my description box. If you want to get a personal reading, my friend's information is also in there if you'd like to get a personal reading from her. Alright, like I said, it's great to be back doing readings again. Like I promised, you'll love readings now. I already did your generals, now you'll love readings. And I'm doing love readings for my fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leos. See what's coming up for you guys for love and relationships. Alright, and the first sign I'm going to start with is Aries. Alright, my Aries out there. What do we got? What do we got for love and relationships for you Aries out there? Let's see what messages they want me to convey. Let's see what Spirit wants me to convey message-wise for you Aries out there for the month of November. What are the messages for Aries in the month of November? What are the messages that need to be conveyed for the sign of Aries for the month of November? Aries, I'm getting the word reunions coming up for you Aries. Reunions. Positive reunions for you Aries out there. Also karmic relationships I'm getting too, so. Alright, you got the Just Breathe card. Some of you Aries might be taking a break from relationships right now. You might be taking a step back, or you put a lot of energy into relationships right now, so you Aries might be, taking a step back. Could also be taking a step back, whether it be deciding something. You do have the Open Up card. You got 2 4s here, and this is about foundation building. So some of you might be deciding to open up, maybe to a reunion. Maybe you got a reunion in, and maybe you're deciding to open up towards this person again. Or maybe you want to tell this person how you really feel about them. That could be another thing too. So some of you Aries might be going through reunions where you might finally decide to tell this person, how you feel about them. That's one of the messages I'm getting very strong. Yeah, you got daydreams and decisions right now. 7 of Cups. It's about deciding what you want. What you want to do. With relationships. Listen to your intuition, Aries. Listen. If it's telling you to open up, alright? Make the choices you need to, Aries, this month. Listen to your intuition. Rest and reconsider. This is the 9 of Wands. This is about overcoming. I feel like this card is overcoming difficulties. It's kind of like you guys you're in rest mode. Before you decide to dive into something. So you guys might be, so some of you Aries might be contemplating something, or you might be contemplating a reunion, or maybe deciding to reunite with somebody, and you might be standing back right now. You're taking a break, and I feel like you're going to jump in afterwards to reunite. Teach, you got the Hierophant, or the teach. It's about learning about relationships, whether you're the teacher or you're the student. Temperance, balance. And that's what you see right now. So, alright, so you Aries are definitely looking for balance. You're seeing balance. You're time to start listening to your intuition. So some of you might be contemplating a reunion or contemplating reaching out to reunite with somebody. And it could be somebody you might be seeking advice from. Alright? And you might be looking, so some of you Aries might be looking for balance this month. And I feel like your intuition is telling you to hook up with this person or reunite. Alright, so some of you might be contemplating or reuniting with somebody, and it might turn out better than you expected. Alright, and I feel like some of you will be telling some people who you're reuniting with how you really feel about them. Alright, and you might be contemplating that right now. I feel like this is contemplating energy from October, and I feel like you're actually going to execute it in November, December. So, let me take some angel cards out for you Aries out there, and let's see what the messages the angels have to tell you about love and relationships for the month of November for you Aries out there. Let's see. Oh, could not be very interesting enough. Look at this. Reconciliation. Bingo. Exactly what I thought. So, some of you are definitely contemplating a reconciliation, or you're going to be reconciling with somebody. And it could be reconciling with somebody after a long separation. Alright, you might be deciding to reconcile with them after a long separation here. And you might be deciding, you know what, to reach out towards them again. And opening it up. And I feel like that's going to be really positive for you. Forgiving and learning. This is about past mistakes. Forgiving and learning, you know what? Forgiving mistakes of the past, you know. Maybe you've made some mistakes. Maybe they've made some mistakes. And it's about forgiving and releasing that energy. Romantic feelings. So some of your romantic feelings may get started up again. And then trust. Like I said, your intuition. This is your intuition talking. Trust. Trust your intuition. Listen to your intuition. So, like I said, some of you might have reunions back there where these romantic feelings are going to come right back to the surface, and you need to trust these. Open up to this energy here because it's going to be very positive. And some, like I said, I'm getting reunions. So some of you, or it could be karmic relationships right now. I feel like it's because you were separated from somebody for a while, and I feel like they're coming back now. And I feel like it's kind of like you want to reconnect with them. I feel like you want to reconnect with them. Even if you've had some problems in the past, or maybe you guys went through something in the past, it's about forgiving and releasing that energy. I feel like some of you might be sitting down and talking to this person first, you know, and I feel, because I see a lot of lines of open communication here, and just pure honesty, and talking about your feelings, and how you felt at the time, and how you feel now. So I definitely see lines of communication opening for you Aries out there. Very interesting energy for you Aries out there. But whatever it is, your romantic feelings this month are definitely going to be stirred up. It's definitely going to kickstart your romantic feelings. Alright, and I feel like you're reconnecting with somebody who's been out of the picture for a while. And like you said, you're really going to be overwhelmed with the feelings of love again. It's going to be very powerful, I'm getting. And trust those feelings. Trust those feelings, because what you're feeling is definitely pure love. This person could, like I said, could be your partner. But I feel like when these reunions are coming in for you, Aries, in November, I feel like you're going to be opening up and maybe discussing things that happened in the past or have happened in the past. And I feel like it's going to give you a whole new outlook for you Aries out there. But I definitely see romance blooming for you Aries in the month of November, whether it be for new relationships or relationships that are getting reconnecting. All right, or like I said, or they're what they call karmic relationships, relationships that are coming back for a reason. Okay, Aries. So, Aries, that was your overall energy reading for the month of November. Now I'm going to head over to Leo and see what's going on for Leos. See what my Leos have got going on for the month of November. Alright, Leos. How are you, Leos, out there? Let me see. Let me see what's in it for you, Leos, out there for the month of November. Let's see what Spirit has to tell me about what messages you Leos need to hear. Alright, so Leos, what messages do you need to hear? What do you need to know for the month of November? Alright, Spirit, what does my Leos need to know for the month of November? Wow, that was quick. It flew out very quickly. You got the solar plexus and the shine. So some of you Leos are going to be having a lot of happiness out there, a lot of sun energy. I feel like you almost feel it. It's like a gut feeling for you, Leo. It's like you almost know that November is going to turn out to be a really good month for you. All right, let's see what else messages we have for you Leos out here. Okay, here it is. Yeah, you got the Just Breathe card right now. Healing begins. So so some of you Leos are definitely going through a healing process. And detach, okay. Detach, strength card. You got the master card or the fear card. And you got the teach. I'm getting the messages lessons learned. Alright, so I feel like there is... Some of you might be going through some healing process because you're detached from a relationship. Or you're deciding to detach from a relationship. And it could be... I feel like there's a whole detachment going on here. And I feel like it could be... I feel like some of you are detaching from your partner because things are just not... Maybe things aren't going right, and you might feel like you need to detach from your partner right now. And I feel like it's because of, oh, God, yeah, you're definitely detaching from somebody, or you're detaching from something. Maybe you're detaching from your situation with a partner. I feel like it's just a lot of stress and anxiety you might be going through right now. And I feel like you're trying to gather your strength right now to deal with, maybe deal with your partner, or deal with the situations that are going on around you, whether it be with family or otherwise. Some of you might be going through some family issues right now. Getting family issues with you Leos out there, and you might take some time to detach from the situation. All right, this is your gut feeling. This is a solar plexus. So you know, and you got the sun card with this. So I feel like it's a passing phase that you're going through right now. But I feel like you're emotionally detaching from a situation, or you're emotionally detaching from a partner right now. And I feel like you're doing it because it's almost like you're gathering your strength right now. Or you just might be overwhelmed, but you could be overwhelmed. I feel like a lot of you are going through some issues right now where you're feeling overwhelmed with your partner. Or you're just kind of feeling, you're feeling overwhelmed, and I feel like you guys feel like you need to take some time out for yourselves. For you, or it could be some of you Leos are just overwhelmed with your household, overwhelmed with your children, overwhelmed with your husband, overwhelmed with things, and I feel like you're just taking time out just to walk away from that energy and take a break. Some of you might be walking away from unrequited love, or it could be a relationship where it's just not... There's chemistry there, but it's just not translating into a relationship. You also got the worth waiting for card. So divine timing is at play here. So if you're in a relationship where there's a connection and it's just like it's not connecting yet, or you could be in a relationship right now where there's a lot of chemistry, but you can't figure out why you're not connecting yet. But again, that looks like it's passing energy though. Worth waiting for is divine timing. It's about divine timing. Things coming in at the right time. So some of you might be in a relationship, like I said, where there's chemistry, but it's really the relationship isn't coming together yet, and you're kind of feeling like, you know what, maybe I should emotionally detach from it right now because things aren't coming together, and there's nothing I can really do. But I feel like you feel like it's going to come together, but right now you're kind of emotionally detaching from the situation right now because you feel like there'll be a better time for the relationship to come together. Alright, let's get... Yeah. Alright, so some of you might have gone through a separation. Alright, some of you might be separating from your partner or separated from your partner. That's also with the detached card. Some of you might actually gone through a separation. Ooh, you got romantic feelings. And codependency. And I got heart-to-heart conversation. And releasing exes, yeah. Some of you Leos, again, I've got this a lot for you Leos. Some of you Leos could be dealing with some family issues revolving, addictions. Or you have a family member that's going through an addiction right now, and I feel like you're taking time to detach from it. All right? Or you're taking time to separate because it's taking too much energy out of you. Or you could be in a relationship right now, like I said, where there's chemistry, there's feelings, but it's not coming together. And it could be because of needy, or you know what? Maybe your partner is like too needy, or just I feel like you Leos need to take a break right now. A break from that energy. I feel like you gotta sit down with your partner and tell them, listen, I need a break. Things need to change. All right, or you'll be releasing somebody because of codependency issues, and some of you might be releasing somebody because of codependency issues, which could mean addictions too. So you could be releasing somebody with addictions who's around you and be like, you know what, I can't do this no more. And it's like you could be releasing them and be like, you know what, it's over and done with because, I can't handle these addictions. Let your friends help you. So, yeah. So, some of you Leos are going through a lot right now. It could be dealing with a codependency partnership, or there's something that you're definitely detaching from. But I feel like you need to detach from this because you need to recharge. With the light energy, I'm getting like a recharge. So, a lot of you Leos are taking time out from family issues or relationship issues to recharge. All right. I feel like you need to recharge and kind of take a break from things. You know what? And kind of work on them later. Right now, you're going to be doing a lot of internal work and work on yourselves. I feel like for November, so you're kind of going to push the drama and everything else out, and you're going to be focusing the energy on yourself. All right, you're gonna be more into yourself this month. And if you're having problems with a partner, you're gonna be like, you know what, I need to detach and I need to take my time. Like I said, with the work, you need to take your time in deciding things. All right, so I definitely see you guys detaching from stuff and kind of taking the time out to kind of recharge and get your strength again. All right, so but I feel like this is what you need to do. This is the gut feeling, and this is what you need to kind of recharge. So you Leos are definitely recharging this month. And like I said, we're relationship-wise, if anything, if you're going through something right now, you're just going to be taking a break from it or just detaching from it. You're not going to be emotionally getting involved in it. You're going to be like, you know what, I need to recharge. I can't keep going through this. So I'm going to take my time to recharge. All right? And like I said, some of you will be releasing, some of you might be ending relationships because you might decide to detach, and decide, this relationship's not working. Your partner could have a codependency issue, and you might be deciding, I can't. I need to separate this person. You might be separating from somebody from now and be like, you know what? I need to take my time away from this person so I could decide what to do later on. All right, so I definitely see a lot of self-focusing energy for you Leos this month when it comes to love and relationships. All right, Leos, that's the message you got for this month of November. Now I'm going to move over to the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, how are you? Let's see what the month and what messages you Sagittarius need to know for the month of November. Sagittarius for the month of November. Let's see what the Sagittarius need to know. What Spirit needs to tell me about Sagittarius for the month of November. All right. What are the messages my Sagittarius need to know for the month of November? All right. So, Nine of Cups, dreams coming true. Share the love. So, a lot of you Sagittarius are going to be focusing on energy on friends, friendships, relationships. I feel like you're going through a place right now where you're just sharing the love. Oh, some of you are spreading your wings. So, some of you Sagittarius are deciding to spread your wings. You got the throat chakra. That's the I speak. So, some of you might be deciding, you know what? It's time to spread my wings, you know? Time to make my... Oh, look at that. You got the World card. Wow, new cycles, new beginnings. And it could be about feeling alone, but I feel like it's bringing about a lot of change. So you, Sagittarius, are going through a whole process of change and new cycles beginning. And it could make you feel a little bit cut off. Seven of Wands, choosing your battles. And finding balance. Alright, yeah, so some of you have new cycles starting for you, Sagittarius. Whether it be relationships taking it to the next step, or some of you Sagittarius is deciding just to, spread your wings, put yourself out there. I feel like if you're a single Sagittarius, you're going to put yourself out there. You know what? You're going to make your dreams come true. And you are going to be sharing the love, you Sagittarius. But I feel like a lot of you and your relationships, some of you Sagittarius relationships are going to get, I feel like, a deeper commitment coming. And that might cause a little bit of internal battle, alright? I feel like some of you Sagittariuses who are in a relationship right now and it's taking the next step, you're kind of battling yourself right now. I feel like you want to take the next step. You want your relationship to be more committed, get that deeper commitment, but it's also very overwhelming too. So you might be going through feelings of being overwhelmed, especially if you're in a relationship right now and it's taking that next step and you're starting a new cycle. You might be feeling overwhelmed, so you might be feeling alone because you're overburdened with the feelings of, I'm starting a new phase. I'm starting a new phase of my life, relationship life. And now I have to find balance now. So you're looking for balance. You're looking to balance your emotions here. And I feel like you're going to be reaching out for a lot of friend support here. Your dreams are coming true. And it's just like you're starting new cycles. But it might be overwhelming for some of you new Sagittarius. For you Sagittarius is starting these new cycles. So you might feel overwhelmed by it. And you're wondering, is this the right thing? Should I take this, the relationship's taking the next step? What next? You might be going through a process of over-processing things, too. And when you start over-processing, you get way into your head, and you don't need to do that. So let me see what the Romance Angel cards have to say about you Sagittariuses for the month of November. Oh, yeah. You got the wedding card. Like I said, a lot of your relationships are taking that next step, and it could be winding up in marriage. And express your love. Like I said, this could be a new scary cycle started for you soon. Free yourself. You need to spread your wings here. Free yourself from this kind of energy. Like I said, if your relationships are taking it to the next step, don't be scared of new cycles that are starting, alright? You don't want to get caught up in fear. Spread your wings. Like I said, you've got new cycles and new beginnings coming in for you. And the relationship taking it to the next step. But don't be trapped by fear, alright? Know that this is going to be really great. So you might have your own fears and anxieties about things going forward for you. Or, for some of you single Sagittarius, this is about stepping out there. You know what? Freeing yourself. Put yourself out there, Sagittarius. You put yourself out there and you will find what you're looking for. Alright? You got to free yourself sometimes. You don't want to get caught up in that energy. Romantic feelings. You got a separation card and... Interesting. Codependency. So, some of you, like I said, some of you Sagittarius I feel like some of you Sagittarius in a relationship, it's going to take it to the next step. But you might be taking your time, Sagittarius, with this relationship, taking it to the next step. I feel like you're going to take your time. Alright, you're not going to be as quick to dive in as your partner is. You want to make sure everything is set when your relationship takes that next step. So you're going to be taking your time, Sagittarius, with things. I feel like you're going to kind of separate a little bit. Not separate from your partner, I would say. I feel like you'll just be detaching emotionally, kind of getting ready for this new cycle to start, because it's going to be a very, very positive cycle start for you, but it's also going to entail a lot of change too. So, and I feel like you might be feeling the effects of being overwhelmed because there is so much change coming in for you guys. So you might be feeling overwhelmed and the need to kind of step back a bit because you are overwhelmed and you'll be looking to find balance again with yourselves. All right, but everything looks really positive though. And like I said, for singles, you're just putting yourself out there. For you single Sagittarius, as you're putting yourself out there, like I said, you will find, because you do have the world energy here, where you will find what you're looking for. Like I said, Sagittarius, your dreams are coming true with the Nine of Cups. And share the love. So you've definitely got love energy around you right now, and a lot of change. It's about handling change, I feel like, for you, Sagittarius, is how you're going to handle the change. All right, I feel like some of you Sagittarius might be taking a break before you jump into that major, life decisions here, especially if it includes wedding or being married. So some of you might be taking your time with that and deciding, taking your time with commitments or relationships that are deepening, but you're taking your time with it. You're not, jumping in. You need your time to sort things out, I feel like, before your relationship takes that next step. So you're kind of in I'm going to say, the sorting out phase right now for you Sagittariuses. And I feel like by December, that energy will be gone, and I feel like your relationships will definitely be fully committed by December. I just feel like this month you're going to be analyzing. And you also got to remember, it's Thanksgiving this month, too, with family events and everything like that. And, you're kind of taking your time with things. And with the holidays coming around, too, that could also add to your anxieties, too, because, with the holidays coming up, it always adds to anxieties, but you feel like you just want to separate from things because you're going through so much, whether it be family commitments, if you're in a relationship, their family. I mean, it could be very overwhelming, but it looks like you'll get through it this month, Sagittarius. All right, you fire signs, you Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I hope you've enjoyed your reading as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. I hope these messages resonate with you. And like I said, it's been great bringing it to you, and I hope that I'll be bringing you more readings. Thank you guys for subscribing. New subscribers, welcome. My old subscribers, I love each and every one of you, and I will be back next month.